Who is that? I don't know, is that? There is a dragon. Dragon. You know who that is? You have an answer? Who that is? I don't know. Is it me? Who's speaking here?
But okay, so it's me. And I'm back. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know, and I'm not doing scary. Welcome back. Well, thanks, I guess. Last stream was, I guess, half a year? Or a whole year ago, or something like that? Not sure about that. But I do. And far too quiet, Panna. But that's wait. But I'm peeking! I'm peeking into the orange! Are you sure about that? Or was the dragon voice or whatever too quiet? I'm not sure. But this, like, right now, I mean, at least here in OBS, it's like totally in the orange where it should be. So I'm a bit confused. Human, do you have any? Would you say it's too quiet, too loud, too anything? I'm not sure. So, yeah. So this is where it should be. Jerry might be on my side. Okay. We're gonna go with that. Since I did reinstall my system sometime in between. Yeah, I did that too, like 4 weeks ago or something, I think. I reinstalled my Windows system here. I mostly copied the stuff, but some settings I didn't. But OBS settings I did indeed copy. Virtual DJ settings I did not, for example, and some others. But I prepared back then. I made sure that my system would work. I didn't use it for those 4 weeks since then, but I made sure it worked. And today, astoundingly enough, it was rather a plug-and-play situation. Well, okay, except that I had to set up 2 audio channels again, just setting it to use the correct audio equipment. The rest was pretty fine. So, yeah, you're 40% on my side now, and it's back to the nice volume. Oh, okay. Sounds fine over here. Well, that's good. That's always good to hear. So if we're gonna move over to here, hey, here I am. So I also, funnily enough, I don't know, I'm not sure how or why, but like generally reinstalling Windows rather seems to have increased my performance for general stuff like gaming and shit, which is nice. Just saying. Also, by the way, I got a warm cup of tea, I got some sparkling water, I got some Spezi, and I got a lot of snacks. It's Christmas time after all, so I got a lot of snacks. So yeah, here we go. I had to reinstall my Linux system since I switched from HDD to SSD, since it was just extreme pain to run Linux on HDD. Well, you could have just moved it, you didn't have to like reinstall it. But reinstalling is always a nice thing. At least I think that reinstalling is a nice thing. Not sure what you think about that, but I think like reinstalling is a nice thing. So yeah. Also on my laptop, for example, I set up like 3 weeks ago or something. I set up dual boot with Arch Linux, and since then I'm daily driving Arch Linux on my laptop, aka for for college stuff and stuff like that. But since the bootloader was directly linked to the UID of the HDD, so Brick not easy. But you still could have made like a bootable USB stick and configured your bootloader that way. But okay, if you, I mean, if you didn't want to, it's also a valid option. Just saying. Well, the only thing I should have done is like clear up my desk space. It's a bit messy up here, I gotta say. Like an old receipt, some notes, some old sweet packages, and for whatever reason I also got like Kräutergarten dill, like some dill seeds. Well, okay. Oh, and some medication. Yeah, I mean, I was like 5 weeks ago, I was pretty ill, like damn ill. But yeah, also White Noise, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I did kind of try, but well, it wasn't going really right, so I went with just the simpler and fastest as I could, and it just transformed home folder. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I totally agree. I was like, if I would be in your situation, I also would have reinstalled it, but not because it was easier or something, but because I wanted to have a new, clean, fresh, clean system without the old garbage stuff, essentially. So yeah, there is that, like always. Okay, yeah, I don't think, like, Tyler, very important, like, now that you got me to finally stream again, you gotta have to, over and over again, tell me, like, also on the other days to fucking stream. Only then it will work. And only then I may make a habit out of it again. So, just saying, just to clear that up. Okay. Oh no, yes, you have to. Otherwise, it's maybe go down again, which you probably don't want, I guess. With my black hole, with remembering, yeah, you can do that. I believe in you. The anime's also got a new tracker, and it's like smiles too much. It's a bit weird. I don't know. Like I'm talking right now, just and it's smiling for whatever reason. I don't know. It hates me. Doesn't like me. Doesn't like me. I don't know. So yeah, I don't get it. Why is it smiling so overly? I have no clue. So yeah, I also like looked into an alternative to animes, by the way, but it doesn't seem to. There isn't like a good option for that. Like, well, yes, there is. But a key thing about this avatar here is not possible with it. At least I haven't found a solution. So like I checked out V-Roid and VC Face, but nope. I was unable to place my 4 cubes on my head. If that were possible, then maybe. But right now it's not possible. So pass. It's as simple as that. Too much trust. Well, usually people are happy about being trusted with something, but you're all like the total opposite. For whatever reason. Okay, so also let's switch the music. Let's go with some synth-fi from Stream Beats. It's gonna show that once and play. Okay. So yeah, always a bit tricky. Hold on a sec. Why is BrainDG also streaming right now? I wanted to, like, I just simply have to check out one of his streams again, just to check if everything, if he's still using Fig or something. Because if he's not good. Anonymous name not available. Wait, anonymous name not available. Well, welcome, Anonymous. Alright, I just forgot completely, so yeah, too much trust. I'm not good at being on time. Like, most of the time I just barely in time. Kinda being a parasite? Wait, what? I'm a parasite? It's not nice of you. Well, I'm pretty much the opposite. Like, when well, okay. Like, now it's got better, but like a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago or something, I was like, a dude who was like 15 to 30 minutes early for a train ride, you know, for the normal commuting to work style train ride. So yeah, and I'm still like quite early, to be honest. Like, I'm still have to wait like 10 minutes or something, or even more. YouTube user exclamation mark. Well, welcome to the stream. We all need to get back to work in some form. Yeah, true, but is this work? I'm not sure if you could say that is work. Not really. I'm a college student and also have some work on the side. Oh boys, the bitrate is going down again for unknown reasons. Okay, so the question, Twitch didn't work even though I made an account and said hi. Are you anonymous? Are you anonymous? Well, you said hi, I just reacted too late for it. Or if you're someone else who said hi. Not sure. So, okay guys, the thing is, I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna get that straight, but I have no clue what we're gonna do today. Ratio Natio. Hello, I'm Wynais from YouTube. Well, welcome to this stream. Again. This time on Twitch. So, yeah, like, today I was, like, patching up some things for Fixit Cam and Fixit Networks. Like, Fixit Networks, like, Dane, that got a change. I'll give you to check that out. Like, let's go to Explorer. So like, so this is Fixit Cam. So the only so I did a small little patch there, clearing up some naming issue, made sure the camera viewpoint can be set, and also added one additional thing in the camera settings, and that is updating the field of view, for fuck's sake. Because well, we did that, but we didn't use the function, which is a virtual function that may do some weird shit. We don't know, but I updated that now, so yeah, and field of view now works. Problem was that field of view didn't work for camera references. So in the camera feeds as well as the time-lapse cameras, field of view just simply didn't work. Now it does. And on the fixed network side of things, well, the source code changed a lot. It took quite some time, but we now finally follow proper Unreal Engine coding guidelines with a separated public and private folder. Moved the files around. Took quite some time, because that also meant I had to update the import paths. But it's now fixed up, and it works, so I'm happy. And I also patched some issues that were reported. Those are also now ironed out. Seems like people are chatting over here. Yes, they are. Okay, when it is about the more important stuff, then I'm more precise with the planning and so on. But when it's really something important, I'm just really not planning anything. Kind of relatable, I would say. I installed the fixed networks, and I'm now going to have to learn Lua, lol. Well, yes. I made a small little tutorial series about Lua itself, and especially using it inside of fixed networks. It's not finished or anything, but it guides you through some stuff. Like, it's the longest Hello World tutorial I know of. Like, half an hour just talking about the good old-fashioned Hello World program. But yep, there is that. But Lua is simple, so it shouldn't be that hard. Yep, that's the case. I don't really like the syntax of Lua. Well, that's just that way. It's like, I really hated the syntax of Rust, but like nowadays, I'm really gonna say, like, syntax like this is like just some background noise. What is very relevant is white spaces, and since most programming languages don't care, but Python cares about white space, so Python is shit, syntax-wise. The rest of the programming languages, who don't care about white space, I'm pretty fine with them, with like any of them. Like, they are pretty fine. Like, every programming language is pretty fine. There are some guidelines I don't like, and then there are guidelines I do like. But for now, I would say like syntax at this point, and like nowadays, syntax is just background noise when learning a new programming language. I got pretty quickly into the syntax of Rust, which is nice. Yeah, Python is Rust. It's the worst in syntax for me. Yeah, well, for me too, as said. Python is really horrible. Rust is nice. I tried out Rust. Why is my bitrate so freaking low today? Okay, well, I mean, I'm streaming now again after quite some time, but still, why the fuck is the bitrate so low? Okay, so Google Chrome is consuming a lot of video encoding power? What the fuck are you doing, Chrome? You're just showing the stream. We're gonna pause it. So I paused it now. Okay, it got down, I think, which is okay. Well, animes also requires a lot performance. But like, why is the network so high? Like, OBS is the only one who consumes a lot of network traffic. Like, I'm here with 16 Mbits per second, so like, yeah. But okay, CPU is still stabilized now, so CPU bitrate. Okay, actually no, it didn't. Hold on, let's have a look. Wasn't view? Was it there? Stats? Dropped frames. Network. Yeah, okay, so it's indeed because of the network. Never played Rust. Yeah, no. Ratio Nation, we are talking about the programming language Rust, not about the game. I haven't played Rust either. But we're talking about the programming language Rust. Still need to learn Svelte and Rust. Yeah, well, Rust is not safe yet, Turtle. Svelte you gotta have to learn, but like right now, the backend still isn't Go. Well, since that discussion, I still haven't worked on it because I did work on some other stuff. But hey. Well, now since I'm coding a while now with Lua, it isn't that annoying, but still, I'm not that fond. I just deal with it. Okay. I know, but still, so much to learn. Well, that's true. That's true. Certainly true. But the funny thing is, like, or not funny, but interesting thing is, there are only 2 programming. Well, okay, we don't count assembly, okay? There are only 2 programming languages within the Linux kernel. C, and, in the latest release, Rust, which is fucking amazing. Not even C++ got into the Linux, into the Linux kernel, but now Rust is, which is a big feat. Like, holy shit. That's hard to achieve. Getting into the Rust kernel. Like, it was a monopoly on C, for that sake, so... Assembly is kind of a bitch on large scale, so for example, yeah, but you still need it. Like, everything runs on assembly. Like, literally everything. No matter what you do on a computer, it runs on fucking assembly. So, assembly is king, even if you don't like it. Nice TASMR? Yes. Yes, it was. TASMR. Want some more? Nice, I know. Yeah, but we don't really code assembly anymore, it's just compiled to it. Well, sometimes you do if you work with very low-powered embedded systems, I would say. But, yeah, that's true. You still need it, though, and because of that, it's still fucking king. Especially if when you are, like, developing compilers and stuff. Then, whoa! Assembly! Best thing ever. Or, like... only option for that matter, or best option for that matter, you know what I mean. Okay, so so as said, I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. We got a couple of things we could do. Not sure about the Ruitachi though. Hold on a sec, I gotta boot up my laptop pretty quickly. Gotta push my latest changes to Ruitachi. Oh. Get away that sea lion. Poop. Doobie doop bow. Missing cursor. Oh. Because I gotta unlock first. There we go. Okay, so I gotta commit that stuff. Okay. Committee? Come on, commit. Just simply select everything, like... why even bother? First working widget magic? And commit. And we gotta push that. wait, hold on. As who did I commit that? Okay, as Panacotta, which is good. Did I also sign it? No, I did not. Okay, so apparently I gotta set up GPG on my system first. Well, we can do that. For now, let's just push these changes. Trying to code myself, but I'm just so distracted by you and the other people in the voice call that I just can't really code. Well, just leave the voice call, then there is just me and the freed up like brain time you have, that since you now don't have to talk with them on the voice call, you can then use to program. That's the best solution, I would say. Okay, stuff is pushed. Lid close and hibernate. Okie dokie, so Sea Lion, what are you doing? Gotta open Ruitachi, please. This window. So Ruitachi, by the way, was my try of making a GUI library in Rust. Well, the people in the voice call are mostly not talking anyway, so it doesn't really do much. Well, okay. Gotta take that down. Oh, update any plugin. Whoop. Okay, so project, and I gotta pull those changes. So, welcome to Ruitachi. So this is Ruitachi. My simple and stupid widget GUI library that doesn't even work. Well, okay, there is like some stuff that works, but it's terrible. Let's see if it works in Windows. Oh wait, hold on, before... Okay, yeah, I expected that. So like I usually code on my laptop, which I, as already mentioned, daily drive is in Arch Linux. So I use Wayland there, but I was able to do some platform abstraction. So I'm just gonna change that to use the Windows feature. And if we're gonna run it now, it should work. We got a lot of warnings. At some point I should clear those up, I think. There you go! It's working! Widget library. So, right now, widget library has a test widget, which is essentially a random color, and a horizontal widget. So like, we got like here one horizontal widget, with a test widget, with another test widget, and with another horizontal widget. This horizontal widget inside does have test widget, a test widget, and another horizontal widget, which in turn also has a test widget, a test widget, and a test widget. So we have panel, in that there are two test widgets, another panel, in which there are two test widgets, and another panel, and in there you have three more test widgets. That's the thing. And as you have seen, like this here works now here on Windows, and you gotta just need to change the at compile time, that is, the platform you want to go to. And like on Linux right now, I only have Wayland support. I don't have X11 support. I just have Wayland support. But hey, who gives? And yeah, there is that. Like I did some, like I had to do quite some research on different things, which is a bit annoying, and a bit tricky. But yeah, I managed so far. Like one key thing about getting all of this here working is, first of all, trade objects. Like trade objects. Even in the Rust book, for the trade objects, they give an example which is exactly suited for my application here. So yeah, trade objects. But I don't use them standalone. Instead, I'm using them inside a reference counted ref cell. So essentially a shared pointer, like a shared pointer in C++. I just like created here a widget ref structure, which essentially just wraps around this RC ref cell here to make it a little bit more accessible and easier to use. So yeah, it's like there is like a get function here, which is quite annoying to constantly type out in full. So yeah, and also like widget ref itself to type out in full is also quite annoying. So I created here a small little wrapper that eases out the usage of reference counted ref cell in this case, and through that I can do nice things. And yeah, so if you're gonna use, so here it is, like that's the main thing. That's where I use the library mostly. So I still gotta do some Windows initialization shit here from winit. I create an event loop, then build a window. Here there is now the custom stuff I did, like creating a window. And here I also have like a platform context thingy, which creates platform context with a window with winit using the event loop up here, passes the stuff around, and then renders the widget and does the input handling. There is no proper input handling in this library yet. There is a lot of missing things, obviously, but I'm pretty happy with how it works so far. Also, it's a little bit boilerplatey in regards of like creating widgets and stuff, but it's still pretty okay so far for what we got so far. I think that's a neat syntactical way to create a widget and layouting it. I'm gonna do because I'm native to more or less to Unreal Engine and Slate, I have mainly Slate in mind on how I gonna design the widget library. I don't like in Qt, like everything in every widget in Qt can have children, and you can provide a layouting mechanism to that widget, which is a bit weird. So I gonna make it like in Slate, where layout is essentially also just the widget. So you have a layout widget, you put in there some other widgets, and then you have created your layouted widgets. So yeah. Long time no see, Odium78. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Okay, so there is that. So we could now work on this here if you guys want to, on the widget library. So right now, I asked a friend of mine, I give him some different options asked him on what I should work on for now, and he said layouting. We gotta do some layouting. So yeah, we're gonna make the horizontal panel widget a bit better. At least that's the plan. Besides that, there's also a different option what we could do in stream, which is this here, which is using Astro. So at like college, we a couple of friends and I we came up with discussion and stuff, and they wanted to do also website and stuff where a static site would make sense. And I also thought to myself, well, I seriously should also like change my portfolio website, like panacotta.specifieds.net, to a static site. Like right now it's felt based, it's felt kit based, which is well, kind of stupid, not gonna lie. And because it's so stupid, also like I'm implemented some blogging feature, but I don't like that at all. So I thought of maybe there is something that would make a little bit more sense in that case. But back then I think Astro wasn't even released properly yet, but now it is, and now I finally checked it out, as it is a static site generator that is still able to use like some dynamic shit, in case Astro Islands it's called here. So yeah, I this and that, and well, here we are now. And my idea was, so like the cool thing is you can write like you can like write markdown files, and they get compiled then to like HTML and stuff pages, and when you build your website, those markdown files are directly converted to proper HTML files, which is nice. And I thought, well, maybe that's like, it should also be possible with ASCII doc files. There was user-made plugin, but that didn't seem to work. At least I didn't got it to work. I hate it. So yeah, so what I've so far was able to completely recreate the portfolio website with this. So like here in the index Astro and stuff, it's like this is my normal portfolio website. I was fully able to recreate it. Gotta wait a second. Localhost 3000, I think. Gotta wait for it to finish. It's not dead yet, right? Okay, there it is. Oh, come on. Why did it... That... It's broken. It wasn't. Oh, no, wait, actually. It's probably this guy here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so... Like, the portfolio website. We already know that portfolio website. We also got the projects going on here with the effect. So, yep. And also the privacy policy, we also got that one. I did some minor styling changes. But yep. That's it. Also working here with dark mode. Notice here the navbar doesn't change because it's always back dark here. Except down here. We also got like here, proper color. Also notice the Steam and GitHub logo as we changed. They also changed the color accordingly. And if we go to the project side, you can also see the navbar this time also changes in color properly. So yeah. So that works, which is good. Also this here is new. It was there previously, but I did hide it. Now it's visible again. And I gotta keep it visible. It's not clickable though. Though the icon here is still not patched up. But that should be an easy fix. So what doesn't work so far is this here, the blog. And yeah, that's the thing I want to work on next. And as said, I want to do ASCII doc and not Markdown. So I gotta try to do ASCII doc. And to be able to do ASCII doc, I need a way to, well, do it. One idea was to create a custom integration. So the thing in Astro is For example, now you have your posts endpoint that takes every post that, like every URL that goes afterwards. Here with get static paths, I essentially can grab like the files and then tell the Astro build mechanism what files it should create, what endpoints we have, what different posts we have. So that's the get static paths here. And it uses the Astro glob function to like get a list of all of the posts here in this post folder here, post-md, post-1.md and post-2.addoc. In this case, it filters out for addoc. The problem, however, is this glob function also processes these files, and processing ASCII-doc file crashes the build mechanism. Well, I mean, it complains. It doesn't really crash it, but it says, can't do that. Sorry. Cannot read the file. The file has invalid formatting. Doesn't know character XYZ. Yeah. So, yeah, I gotta inject something in there to make it understand addoc files. Create a custom integration, custom processing for it. As there are different integrations for different file types, you can do that. You can do svelte files, you can view files, you can do MDX files. You can do a lot of stuff, but yeah, there is no ASCII-doc support. At least there is a user-made one, and it doesn't work. So I want to make my own. Other option would be to somehow don't use Astro glob here, instead use something else, and then here for the processing do the ASCII-doc to convert thing here manually. But the clue is I gotta need the stuff there. The clue is I gotta need to get the list of the files, but it tries to process it here, crashes, and doesn't give us the stuff I need. So yeah, that's causing some trouble, I mean. So yeah, either using a different function in Astro glob, or creating an integration that allows us to do ASCII-doc. So since then, like I right now decided, because I think that's probably the coolest way of doing it, doing an integration for Astro. So yeah, and now here I am. I got the ASCII-doc integration TS file here in my util, creating, exporting a function called the doc, which returns the Astro integration, name ASCII-doc, with some hooks, Astro config setup, and it adds a renderer, which should render the documents. So add renderer. And I gotta add the addoc renderer, which is over here, the addoc-renderer, and it has a server entry point. There is also a client entry point for like when transferring stuff to the client. It's like SSR related things as far as I know, as I understood. But right now we only care about like server entry points. We're completely, I do a static generated site, not an SSR site. So static generated, so we just need a server entry point, and it references our ASCII-doc renderer over there. So to tell Astro to use our integration in the Astro config MJS, I import the ASCII-doc integration and call this imported function, which returns the Astro integration. And that's how it does the things it should do. We can maybe open that up for documentation's sake and have a look at it in a second. So, yeah, there's that. This is some meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. So, yeah. I got it as like the integration seems to work. The renderer is getting called. I just have no clue like why my console logs don't work. but I know for a fact that it does get called. Also, debugging also doesn't work. So, like, I'm not sure how I didn't know that it worked, but I do know it works. Like, if we're gonna run that... Also, I got, like, here this weird Astro integrations there. Astro integrations add new functionality and behaviors for your project with only a few lines of code. This page is for anyone writing their own integration. To learn how to use an integration in your project, check out our using integrations guide instead. Yeah, but we don't want that. We want to create one. Like, this isn't really helpful for us, you know. It's not really helpful. Install an npm package. Input your own integration from a local file inside your project. Write your integration inline directly in your config file. Woo! Check out the integration app to learn all the different ways that you can write. Custom options. Toggle an integration. Yeah, don't care. Building your own integration. Asterisk integration by rollup and Vite, and designed to feel familiar to anyone who has ever written rollup or Vite plugin before. Check out the integration API. Yeah. Integration API. And it doesn't really help us much. I'm gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed with the documentation, but that's what it gives us. So we got here add renderer, for example. Gives us a Astro it's an Astro renderer here. Then there's a watch file, don't care about that. Inject script, no. Inject route, I don't need to add a route or anything. I don't need to update my config for fuck's sake, like a record string. Any is restart, don't need that. Command def or build, well, both is good. And config, Astro config. So here, and this is integration name and then hooks, and then it here has the different hooks. And like there's server stuff, build start, setup, Vite config with SSR, no. Pages, no. Target, no. Build generated, SSR done. I don't care. What I care is an Astro renderer. So if you go here, we can say when on initialization before either the Vite or Astro config have resolved. Why? To extend the project config, this includes updating the Astro config, applying Vite plugins, and adding component renderers and injecting scripts onto the page. Then there are different things like config, read-only copy of the user-supplied Astro config, like it's a read-only. Resolve before any other integrations have run. If you need a copy of the config after all integrations have completed the updates, see the Astro config done hook. No care. Got that. The devs blah blah blah. Update config. Callback function to update the user supplied Astro config. Don't need that. Add renderer. There you go. A callback function to add a component framework renderer, i.e. React, Vue, Svelte, etc. You can browse the examples and type definitions above for more advanced options. But here are two main options to be aware of. Client entry point. Path to a file that executes on the client whether a component is used. This is mainly for rendering or hydrating your components with JavaScript. Server entry point. Path to a file that executes during server-side requests or static builds whether your component is used. This should render the components to static markup with hooks for hydration where applicable. React's render to string callback is a classic example. Add watch file, inject route, callback to inject routes into the Astro project. Inject routes can be Astro pages or JS and TS route handles. Blue blah bleep. Inject script, callback function, inject JavaScript contents onto every page. And that's about it. So yeah, like this is what we need. We need Astro renderer. So we can try to click on that, but it doesn't get us much stuff. client entry point, server entry point, JSX import source, transform options. And that's about it. Which is disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't help us like at all. Like it just wants to take entry points. Yeah, but like that executes during server-side requests or static builds where the component is used. These should render components. Yeah. And then reacts, and an example is the render to string function. And we got, okay, like for what to do, okay, which is fine. So let's have a look at how it's used. We can go into here, and then you have here, for example, the integration solid source index. There is a Astra integration. It adds a renderer, get renderer, update config, write configuration, command dev config. There's that. So get renderer. It calls the get render function. There is like one for different things, but we only care about for the solid one right now. Get renderer. It returns the Astra renderer. Returns name Astra.js, solid.js, client entry point, server entry point, Astra.js, solid.js, server.js. Transform options. Barbell preset solid. Generate SSR, otherwise Storm, Hyperable, solid. Get white configuration. But yeah, okay, so like it wants solid.js server. So like solid.js server. So integration solid, which is solid.js, Astra.js, solid.js, and then you want to go in his source and then server. And then there are a couple of functions. First, render to static markup and check. Those are functions of interest essentially. So let's have a look at our source code so far. We have render to static markup and check. Two are functions of interest. Ours is a bit different here in regards of the stuff of the data we get though. So let's just quickly change that. I don't think it will do much, but hey, you never know. Render a context. Eh. /types. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is our result from Astro. So the renderer context is nothing than this is our result. Thanks for nothing. And there's like get context increment ID from context.js. Let's ignore that for now. Okay, we got company, we got props, record, children, stuff, essentially. So let's log that. What else do we have available? Probably not much. Server. Like over here we got this stuff. And this render context is nothing else than just this guy. The big problem is I don't know if the stuff is called and with what. I want to debug it, but it's impossible. Well, only thing is we could try to Google Astro debug console, Astro build debug integration troubleshooting. That didn't work. Okay, so if we gonna I gonna connect to there now. Okay, I simply got the website there, which is okay. So if we have a look at our Slack there, it takes everything inside of posts. So for example, if I now open this page, go to posts and say post-1, I get an error. Parse failure, unexpected token, 1:0, contents offline, 1 equal my a colon equals my first blog post, which is simply what I have inside here. My first blog post. All the way up there. And it's unable to parse it. If I do this here, for example, doesn't seem to change anything. We also get the error in here, thankfully, which is kind of nice. So, unexpected token, my first blog post. It doesn't like my doc file. It doesn't handle it as it should. So, yeah, and as you can see, at object SSR transform, load and transform. Actually, hold on, let's check something. Deactivate SSR. Output. Okay, hold on. We go to our Astro config. Define config. Output. What can it be? Wait, hold on. Output static. Static. Okay, nice. So this time it directly happened in here, but it still runs it in like some kind of transform script function. Which is weird. Bubble transform options. Yeah, I don't care. JSX identifier. Input entry point for the server build SSR renderer. Yeah, okay, but like the question is, okay, wait, here it is with the SSL. Here's SSR loaded renderer. It wants an Astro renderer over there. And this guy wants SSR. ARG. The problem is I also, like, I'm not sure, but like somewhere I gotta have to define the file association. But the question is just where does that happen, you know? It's like context. Like I don't know about Solid, but if you have a look at Svelte, for example, like TypeScript config, okay. Then there's like server, which is really not much. And here it generates its HTML. Actually, hold on, it does here its exports. We don't export anything, right? Oh, renderer. Oh no, actually we do. We export check and render to static markup. No usages. But still, we exported as wanted. So there is that. Then there's a package. We don't care about the package. Then there's client. Like we don't need that. Like that's for hydration stuff. Yeah. Then there is source with index and editor CTS. Editor CTS. There is not really much. And then there is like there's the index, which does quite a bit of things, but like I still cannot see anywhere where it would be doing the type ending association. I gotta do that somewhere. Because like the name is AstroJS Svelte. Like it cannot be the name that makes the file type association. Using your JavaScript framework in your Astro pages, layers and components, just like Astro components. All components can live together and this all can be organized in any way you like. To use the framework component, import it from its related path into your Astro component script. Then use the component alongside other components, HTML elements and JS like expressions in component template. Yeah, it just imports them. Or down here, hydrating interactive components. It just imports it with the .svelte. And like have the svelte in there. And there's like Markdown and MDX. With the Astra MJS installed, Astra also supports MDX files, which brings features like support for JavaScript expression components, blah blah blah. And you can like have MDX files. Integrations, MDX. That's what I want. So, yeah. The question is just how can we do that? So if we go to integration and have a look at MDX integration, and we're gonna have a look at the source code, then there's like also the index.ts again, and then there it has the MDX thingy, and then here it does add page extension. What happens if we do that? Just like they do. Add page extension. Astrosaurus integrations. Can we just call it, or where's this function from? Oh, from here. I mean, we can try, I guess. Doesn't sound okay, but we still can try. So options, add page extension dot ad hoc. Well, it didn't complain about this here. If I don't do that here, it still complains. Does it actually execute that? I don't know. I mean, I probably don't even know if it does this here. Oh no, actually I do know. Okay. I'm a bit disappointed right now, because... Oh. Okay, I do not know. Oh, okay, so here we've got this hint now, so it goes in there. I was supposed to continue debugging though. I hit the F11. Oh, there we go. Oh, where are we now? Oh, AstroDoc integration. There you go. Okay. That's not too bad, I would say. $20, $20, $21. It's down there. The question is, when does this function get executed? And it doesn't help us much now. Not gonna lie, but like, I gotta know when that shit is getting executed, but don't. Which is not fair. Which is simply just not fair. So yeah, we still have the good old-fashioned parsing error here. So we also have like this test doc there. So if I gotta try to open that instead. So I gotta try that out now. So maybe it's just the blob function that doesn't work. No, okay, it's this guy here. Unexpected token. But I got this nice little meow though. Still doesn't like me. Boop doop doop bop boo. Parse failure unexpected token. Yeah, but who is it parsing though? Like if it's just meow. Then you do like it. You just don't like an equal sign there. Then we got a parsing error. Let's do that. Just because it's funny. And we've got to clear the console pretty quickly. Oop. Okay, so we got here our config stuff, options, and we expect an add extensions things. Close dir, public dir, out dir, base, trading slash output, build, server style, markdown, white legacy, and then there is just command def, the reset false, add renderer, inject scrim, update config, inject route, add watch 5. There is no such thing as an add page extension. There's just add renderer. Where does this add renderer come from? This add page extension. It doesn't get passed to astroconfig setup. Astroconfig setup. And the first thing is in this case any, which should have that, but it doesn't. What version of Astro are we currently? Let's switch the branch accordingly. So we got Astro 1.6.14. 1.6.14. Tags. No. Astro 1.6. There's already 15, but we can care about 14. Integrations of MDX. There's still a freaking add page extension. How can this exist? Semi-private add page extension hook. Define property. Hooks. Add page extension. Writable false. Enumerable false. That's probably why. It's so confusing. Like, it exists, but it also doesn't quite exist. For some reason. So they added here MDX. Oh. Okay, actually here is something out of interest. Update config. So it's got a name and then you can transform things. Give me a second. Okay, so my idea, so let's just do that to what they do. So they got here one thing, I call it name, ASCII, ASCII doc, Astro ASCII doc, and then it does transform things. As a white plugin. Okay, so hold on. And this, right? I hope that is okay. What's the matter? As an any type. Yeah, I don't care right now. Okay, then it wants like... Here we just return nothing. But why does it return here escape white ENV references? What does it return? Oh, it returns text. So the question is, what is code and what is the text there? So console log code, console log ID, and after all of that, we're gonna return with nothing to signalize we didn't process anything. And then we say console log meep to explain ourselves. Maybe that works. I don't know. We will see. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Doesn't seem like it worked. Unexpected token, meow, file, pass failure, unexpected token. Nope. Doesn't seem to have worked. Give me a second, guys. Okay. So why does it not work? Parse failure. What are the other settings that we may or may not need to do? Okay, update config plugins. This is like enforce pre. This is like a normal enforce here. So what does this? It has a name and a transform, and that's it. Okay, here escape YDNV. Okay, it just replaces some stuff here. That's it. So then it returns the code. Okay. So that was that's what a transform does. Oh, I messed up there. We are still filtering for MDX, but I want to filter for ad hoc. Unexpected token. Let's try a reload. Okay, we got a lot of this stuff. Oh, we got a meep, guys, we got a meep. We got one. Wow, that actually worked. Amazing. Okay. So we have found our file, which is good. Which is very, very good. And then we processed it, kinda. So let's do this here. Let's see what will happen when we do that. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so maybe we did actually have need to do a renderer. Test is not defined. Whatever that means. Reference error. Test is not defined. I mean, we said meep, and then we did the code, which was all that, and we did this is some meow, and then we just returned some tests, and it now says test is not defined. Why? How on earth does this relate? Like previously it was code you wanted. Why do you not like code now? What do you want? This is okay. I mean, maybe that. I'm not sure. What a restart. So we got this is some meow. Pass failure. Unexpected token. Who the fuck is this who is processing that stuff? afterwards. Can I kind of change stuff or something? Because like that's not how it should work. Do I need to like do meep? Do I need to do something weird like that? Like, do I have to convert my addoc to markdown, or what does it do afterwards with my stuff, you know? Okay, now it's complaining about my 3 dashes. Do you want HTML code or what? I mean, I can give you HTML code. Well, okay, well, let's give it directly in HTML. Body h1 meep. Just to make sure, because I think it probably wants a full-fledged HTML document. Not sure why it parses it though and validates it, but it also would kind of make sense, you know? Kinda. What? Failed to parse source for input analysis because the content contains invalid JS syntax. You may need to install appropriate plugins to handle the addoc file format, or if it is an asset, add to assets include in your configuration. Does someone understand? Because I certainly do not. What it wants from me. I'm confused. I'm just confused right now. Does it do anything else? No, it just does this here. So like, it adds here content. Boolean, front meta layout. Oh wait, code. Is that code? Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Look at that. This looks JavaScript-y. Yes, it is JavaScript. And then it imports code. And then it appends code, which is MDX. Or have we set... Okay, now wait, here we parse ESM. But like it has to... Ah, there it does code substring. Where does it overwrite code? Because I don't think it will import like just everything of it. Get file. Seriously. This code there is sus. Like, this code here makes sense, but this code here is sus as fuck. Okay, export file, export const URL. Code replace. Oh, here it does the MDX processing Get file info, file ID, file read file. It gets the code. Why doesn't it reuse it? Doesn't it get it already? Then it passes the front matter, whatever function that is. Is that a already provided one? Because if it is, nice. Let me use that. And then it does the MDX compile. It gets the compiled, and then it uses the compiled value as escape. Oh, okay, so it first compiles the MDX. Okay, I get it now. So the clue is it's wants some JavaScript stuff apparently at the end. So the question is, how do we do that then? Like, how can we say, yeah, JavaScript, stuff like that, and stuff like that, and stuff like that. You know what I mean. Export default content, that looks good. And constant is then MDX content with props, components, fragments. Ooh, that doesn't look cozy at all. But it's definitely of interest. Like, hell yeah. Like, this here's MDX content. The question is now, what is MDX content, to be precise? So the plugin? Does it have a type TS or something? There's a get file info. Okay, so it does some magic by itself. Parse front matter. There it is, the parse front matter thing. Do we... That's odd. But hey, it's better than any... certainly some progress so far. The question is, what is MDX content? MDX content. Index MDX content. Oh wait, it's a function. There is a MDX content function. It takes in props and then returns stuff. The question is just, what does it return? Okay, let's try that. So this is export function. So there are multiple functions. Export const URL, module exports, raw content, compiled content. Bit confused by those module exports. Parse ESM. Wide transform plugin. Maybe we can find some information on that. Firebreakers test ID. Compiled file to JavaScript. What is rollup? Transform. Jesus Christ! Can be used to transform individual modules to prevent additional parsing over in KZG. This hook already used this parse to generate an AST for some reason. This hook can optionally return a code map object. The AST must be standard ES3 AST with start and end properties for each node. If the transformation does not move code, you can preserve existing source map by setting map to null. Otherwise, you might need to generate the source map. This section on source code transformations. Method in watch mode. This is a model bundle for JavaScript to compile a small piece of code into something larger and more complex. For application, it uses a new standard format for code modes, including the S version of JavaScript. See the section of source code transformations. Source code transformations. Transform source code, it should generate a source map automatically and has a specific source map false option. Rob only cares about the mappings property, everything else is handled automatically. Magic Spring provides a simple way to generate such map for elementary transformations like adding or removing code snippets. It doesn't make sense to generate the source map for a plugin string. The channel does not move code. You can preserve existing source map. Create a plugin that you think would be useful to others. Place publish on NPM and submit it. Transfer plugin does that return transform function for transpiling non-JS files. Should support options include, options exclude. Both of which can be a min-match pattern or an array of min-match pattern. But it is omitted or of zero length files should be included by default, otherwise they should blah blah. Transfer if returning an object can also include an AST property. Only use this feature if you know what you're doing. Note that only the last AST in chain of transforms will be used, and if there are transforms, any AST generated by the load hook will be discarded on transform modules. Example transformer. Call needed functions and to implement transform in the recommended manner. The question is what this code is supposed to be in the end. The question is, what does this here spit out? It probably does spit out JavaScript. Because at least that's how it seems to work. Or not? I don't know, it's so weird. And I'm heavily confused. Rollup.js transformer example. So okay, it indeed wants to have some weird JavaScript. Or to be precise, JSX. Or JS syntax. I guess JSX is also allowed, I'm not sure. Okay, but rollup.js. Index. So there definitely is an export, const content, a function that takes in export default content, which is a function that to MDX content. Whatever MDX content means. How does JSX work? JSX. Huh. Okay. So I gotta do export default that no function, right? Function props or something, props that defaults to that, like that. Let's see if it accepts that. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Maid Lucy! Thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Coders Club. Why do I think I know you? Why do I think I know you? Because you know me. Well, that's why. It all makes sense suddenly. Let's see. Fucking JavaScript. Gotta compile HTML to JavaScript. It's not nice. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck, did I close it? I closed it, didn't I? Level lost 3000. Slash test. We got a Mio! Wait. Now I'm confused. Why do we get... Why do we get a Mio? And like, how do we get a Mio? Oh, from down there. Wait. Why so suddenly? Huh? If I don't do that, what would happen? Just what would happen? Magic? Stupidity? Or things? The biggest question of all is also how to get layouts working. Not gonna lie, but sounds like a hassle. Like it's so fucking confusing, you know? I have to automatically create fucking JavaScript code. It's so bullshit. I'm sorry, but who thought of that and said, good idea? Unable to render nothing. No valid renderers found for this file extension. Nothing. JavaScript devs. Like, it's like you cannot even properly debug it, you know, because you can't dynamically create your fucking source code like that. You don't save it in a file. Like, it's not even a code generator or something. It's like the interpreter creates some code that then right away gets interpreted. Thank you for nothing. it's hell. All I want to do is convert ASCII doc to fucking HTML. And that's about it. And then place it into one of your nice layouts, okay? But why do you have to make the process so fucking difficult? Like, come on. What's the point? Especially, like, why does it have to be JavaScript? Why can't it be just simply HTML code? Which we all love and like. Like, everybody loves fucking HTML. Because they can make it difficult. Yeah, and hard to live with. So what's the result here? Like scripts. Who cares about that? Where is the fucking code? Response? Which response? We didn't answer to anybody. So, okay, a doc renderer has rendered to static markup, which is sounds good, like a good thing to do. So it gets some props. It gets server root is true. Then there are slotted, like a couple of slots, I guess. And then there is something. Something's this. And this has a result. An SSR result, to be precise. It has some styles. It has some scripts. It has no links or propagation or propagators. No extra head. No cookies. Whatever create astro and resolve are. And a response. And it then answers with the HTML code. It's like, okay, like answering with the HTML code was fine. Scripts. Styles. Why does it have to, why is everything a fucking object? Why does the style have props? Tailwind. Okay, so this is generally just the style sheet of Tailwind that it somehow injects by this weird roll-up thingy. So we have now in the scripts 3 entries. Here we have one with objects void client. Then here we have one with whatever that is. And here we have that thing. Like, okay, I get here the source code from that fucking doc file, and I just simply want to convert it to HTML. But for whatever reason, this thing here wants in this code section here fucking JavaScript. And I have no clue what kind of JavaScript. What it exactly wants from me. It just then complains, the JavaScript is ill. So bright. Ooh. Like, cool. Thank you, documentation, for not telling me anything. There is nothing awesome about this shit. What does this do? Weekly downloads 4. Nice. HTML/JS. What is HTML/JS? Wow. Pretty obfuscated, like holy shit. How do you... What is this here? Required.html. What is this? What does it want to tell me with this? Like, especially relative path. Oh, this here, index. There we go. And then there's void 0. Wow. Function prepare HTML. Process HTML. Sources plugin. HTML loader. What is HTML loader? Export HTML as string. Okay, so what are you talking about? Export HTML is very undescriptive. This webpack completely overhauled works expert string is not exactly the best description of use case anymore. HTML to JavaScript. What? How do I have to imagine this? Document right line? Are you fucking out of your mind? This can't be true. That's not what they want, is it? Actually, hold on a second. Quick idea. Gonna check what is inside the props thing there. Weird props. Props. Weird props. Let's see. Oop. Yay! Grab that pretty quickly. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oop. That's what we wanted. Now we wanted to have a look at that. Failed to parse source for input analysis because the content contains invalid syntax. Astroscripts page ssr.js. Oh, there is a missing closing bracket. Missing closing parenthesis. Parenthesis? How do you pronounce those? Closing parenthesis? Closing parents. Doop doop doop. Okay, so we got our Mio again. We were already that far. Okay, so we got some weird props. We got server root true and children now. That's about it. And then we have here still our renderer. A weird check. Okay, and then we have like here something, server root and slotted. Slotted is nothing. Props is just server root, and our object here doesn't have much of interest. As usual. It just has this here as prop. Children, nothing. Then over there, again, just props. Module something. And over there, module something. But we don't have our stuff. Not sure where it went though. I mean, we can have a look at this here again. Oh wait, does it define a renderer? No, it does not. The weird thing is like Svelte here has an index. The configuration, like it just like gets white configuration. The post CSS. It adds a renderer, okay, and then it adds a white configuration. But it like it, okay. Update config, get white configuration. Do get white configuration. Return, optimize steps. Plugins, Svelte, resolved options, Svelte, white plugins, Svelte. I mean, we can try out the white plugin ASCII doc. But yeah, doesn't look good. Is there an alternative? White plugin ASCII doc? Nope. Depends on ASCII doc and HTML loader. Like, how does it work though? Like, what the fuck? I don't have Webpack though. Do I? Isn't like Vite an alternative to Webpack, or is Rollup not an alternative to Webpack? Like, I don't care about the configuration, I care about how the fuck I use it! Why do they not understand? I don't get it. Like, this it doesn't seem good. I mean, we can try it out. I don't think it will work, but hey, that's not what I wanted. PNPI-D. Okay, and then instead of this stuff here, hold on. Instead of this here, we could try to do following thing. Create ASCII doc plugin. The plugin seems to be quite old. Just gotta say it. Okay. So that works right away. But the question is, what does our renderer get? So it again gets here some stuff. Gets one style. And it gets 3 scripts. What is this stuff here? Actually, let's just have a look at other examples. So this is like these felt guys. So if you have a look over there, it returns your HTML and it gets it from component, and there is a render function that then should provide us with the necessary things. Okay, so component render and component, so it checks that. Okay, and then it renders it to HTML, which is okay. Component render. It goes over slotted, and then it creates an astro slot. With name key, otherwise default, and then a specific value and an astro slot, and it puts that stuff into the slots variable of that render function, and that the render function is I don't know. Okay, so let's have a look at how it is in our specific case. Is there a render function? So this object here should have a render function. So probably, if it has one, probably in here. The local string, set, get, value, properties, enumeratable, constructor, invoke getter, native code. Well, there's a function create astro. It takes astro global, props, and slots. I mean, only thing I can do right now is like gotta try to copy that and do the same thing. Actually, before we do that, let's check out another guy like Solid. Also had like a server in here. Okay, there's a lot more. But how does it do that? So how does it do things? It does HTML render to string, which is a weird thing. Okay, let's ignore that for now. Let's ignore like MDX is completely different thing. React now. View. How does view do things? Render to static. Render to string. Then it gets an HTML stuff. The question is, what is this component thing here? What is this component thing? I guess they're gonna do it. We're gonna try this here out. We will see what the result will be. If it makes sense or if it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, I actually have the code already there, it seems. Slots? Can be indexed. Let's ignore that for now. And let's just render it. I mean, we don't have any front matter filter or anything. So, metadata and stuff we don't have. But first we gotta display the things we actually write in our IDK file. IDK component that renders not a function. Fuck. Not good. Server roots true. And then there's like resolve. And then there's a create astro. The question is, what did our white plugin ASCII doctor do? Okay, so wait, we have here this guy. So if we have a look in our PHP script, we constantly open this tester doc. So there should be a meow somewhere. Can we search in our log here for a meow? Meow. Doesn't look good. There's not even a HTML code. So the only thing of interest really will be create astro and resolve. Which is sad. I mean, data has to go somewhere, doesn't it? Oh, wait no. Hold on. Over here, render to static markup, we didn't care about this. There is just component, props, and slotted. We never actually outputted component, it seems. Let's see. Oh, okay, our component is our HTML code. Look at that. HR, H1, meow, paragraph. This is some meow. So, okay, does it mean we just gotta pass component out? Is that it? Like, are we done here? HTML component. Like, it would be nice if that's it. It works. Meow. This is some meow. Nice. Okay, so we gotta do that pretty quickly. So Laplace test is, as we already know, that. So what happens if we do posts? And we say test-2. It gives us this. Okay, so this is our post here. Send it. It needs some information. Like attributes and stuff. And front matter. Post.name, what would that be? Undefined. Attributes. And what would that be? An object. Doc file, there it is. Post2.doc. Doc datetime. Oh, nice. It also has here quite some nice information. Base backend, article, HTML, secure. There, doc name. It's just doc name in attributes. Doc name. Okay. Okay, so hold on. We gotta go over there again. I want to go into the learn section. Let's open up this guy here again. Docs, please. And then there is like a nice build a blog guide. We're gonna go to the to the 5. And there is generate tag pages. And there's like this posts tagged with use props standing ads. We iterate through this, and then there is like extra props. Okay, so we can provide props. So and then we suddenly have props in our tag astro. Let's check that. So here right now we have params, but we can apparently also do post. Providing post. Wait, hold on. Props. Like that. There you go. Okay. So now we got this, and now we can say const post astro props. And now the magic is you can go in there and say post default, I think it was, right there. Default. Oh, it's already the HTML code. So now the only thing is, how do I get the HTML code in here? How can I embed HTML code in there directly without any other thing to do? The big question. Astro build embed HTML. Actually, hold on. Like I want to directly Oh, okay. This works. So I'm thinking of two things. So maybe this here works, or post.default. Let's go with that first. H1 meep. H1 attributes dot doc name makes, oh, not test2 but post2. Okay, we got a meep, which is good. We don't have the post though. Okay, then let's try post.default, which is a string. There you go. It's working. Nice. It is working. Nice. So the only thing is now we gotta wrap it up in some layout. I already have here, there is like post. The question is this still, okay, this is a full-fledged layout. Okay. So I gotta go with like post. I'm gonna wrap it post, and we've gotta import post first, obviously. So we're gonna import post from dot slash dot layouts post dot astro. Does this take any props? It takes title and front matter. I don't have any front matter though. And I don't have any title. Test front matter. Let's see how it is going. Posts, post 2. Unable to render post because it's undefined. Did you forget to import the component? Or it's possible there typo? Yes. It's without the parentheses. Reading can read properties of undefined. Reading title. But we got that. Post. Title. There's title and author. Title. Test. Author. Me. Title is not defined. Is it colon? Ooh! It's working! How nice! Well, look at that! Written by me. Test my first blog post. Oh my god, nice. It is working. Yes, it is. Okay, let's do some style. in SCSS though. Style, thanks. And we're gonna do this here. We're gonna do some margins. Margin. What do we do? 20M? Not sure. I mean, it's not responsive yet, the website. But not gonna lie, I don't care. Thankfully, I don't care. Okay, well, that's not good. Why is it just fuck? Wait. This main thing there. Okay, the contents is a little bit weird. What the fuck is what the fuck is it doing then? Like, what is the width? There is not really any points here. Weird. Width. Okay. By whom are you calculated? By a style tag. Layout. By the fucking layout? Why are you doing things you're not supposed to? That's nothing of your concern. You don't even have a main tag. Let's just quickly check if home still works. Yep. Seems to be working. Projects. Though the footer maybe should be a little bit aligned. Bottom 0. Position relative. To what is the footer bound? To the body. Position should be relative. Position relative. And we've got bottom 0. Top outer. Margin top outer. CSS footer to bottom. By the way, I don't know why it's green. That was like by default. I opened Chrome today and it was green. At least here in this profile. Like I opened it right before stream. Just saying. Below are 4 different methods of mine. Flags, grid, table layout, flex box. Body, display flags and flags directions column. Okay, I'm gonna take that. That sounds rather good. A good approach. So let's do that then. Body. Display flags and flags directions column. And then we just set margin top to 0. So we don't need that. Just need a margin top to outer. There you go. It's already working. Written by me. My first blog post. Test? Question mark. And again, so the big issue right now is our document. Those two. I don't need those. My first blog post. So it already has like here's some information like pub date, description, author, and tags. The question is how do we get those? So let's have a look into there. So we got like front method. That's like test thing. Can we get it from the post? So there's like attributes. Maybe there is already a okay, there is an author. Good. We gotta put it over there. So written by Panaketa. Slightly odd though. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of those console logs. We don't need them anymore. Wait, what about? No, we need that though. I gotta keep it if we want to get rid of this guy here. I gotta get rid of that here. And gotta get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna do that. And I don't care about anything that happens up there. Subi. Okay. Well, I actually also don't care about anything over here. Only thing I care about is that. Okay. We got this now. So. Okay. We go 2 over there, and then we're gonna do 1 console log though. Console log, because I'm interested in the attributes we got here. So what kind of attributes do we have available? So like there probably has to be something with the value Panakata 00. There's this. Authors. Author. Oh, okay. So hold on. That probably means it's better to not do the quotation marks there. So then we then we have this. Okay, that's better. That's already a lot better. So there are tags and stuff. We don't need those. And we got like oh my god. And we got like my first blog post. So the question is title. Do we have Oh, there is a dock title indeed. Amazing. Wow. This is amazing. Okay, so that means we can go down here and instead of attributes author, we can say dock title. And we already got it. My first blog post. Written by Panacotta00. Nice, it's working. Fabulous. So the only thing... Okay, so like, I gotta need to do some styling here, so... Like, oh no, actually, not over there. Gotta need to do the styling in the post. That means we're gonna go there. So... And now we have this guy. Okay, and this here... I gotta wrap it up somehow. Boop. Plus post content, I guess. Divvy duff. Okay, and then we're gonna go here and say post content. Post content. I'm gonna do some margin top with like 1 rem? No, 2 rems, something like that. I just want some space here in between. Actually, we could do an HR there. Gives it a slight touch, which is looking good. There you go. Nice. It's working. Okay, so we got that now. Why? A level 0 section can only be used when doc type is book. Okay, but doc type is not book. Okay, so makes sense. It is working. Finally. Finally, I was able to create an ASCII doc astropost. Cause first time astro. Yeah, never used astro before, but ASCII doc is a must. Let's check if source Lua local test meep. While Trudeau test and okay, code blocks don't work. I mean, generally styling not good. We're gonna have to rework that. That's for certain. But hey, I'm happy. We can access our data. A bit different, like over attributes, but hey, it does everything we want it to do. Yeah, we got ASCII doc support. Gotta do some posts now. So there's one post I definitely want to get over. That's like my big test post, because like that's the biggest ASCII doc like standalone post I ever did, which is about the pin reflection system. A few of the rod stuff. There you go. Okay. So now I gotta go over there and I'm gonna say new. File. Fin reflection.doc. Add. Hold on a sec. Something doesn't quite add up. Okay. Again, GitHub. I think I didn't copy everything. I'm just a bit confused right now, that's why. gis.github.com. Oh fuck, I'm not signed in. And two-factor authentication. Authenticator. No, never save passwords. Google, please stop it. Authentication code. For GitHub. There it is. What? Oh, it fell? I'm confused. Now it's working. Okay, whatever. Oh, I still have... Oh, it's probably already cold. My tea. My guests. Where's the edit button? Ah, there it is. Oh. Okay, I guess I gotta search it on offline here on my drive from the old Panna Cotta website. Shit. shut up. There we go. You don't need to do it twice. Just once is enough, I would say. Alright. I got so many tabs open, it's unbelievable. Open reflection. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Seems like my styling didn't got imported, so gotta do that next. Oh, there's also my favicon. Let's just directly copy that over because, like, I needed it anyway at some point. It's a WebP, not a SVG, though. The SVG can die. It's in layout. And then instead of SVG, it is WebP. No clue what you could do, what you could put in there. Image WebP, maybe that's allowed. I don't know. Seems to have worked. There's the stuff, which is good. Okay, so back to the styling. I gotta get the styling. So routes, and then blog, and then there is Luxfeld, and then there's a lot of stuff. A lot of styling. I gotta copy that, I guess. Yeah, I gotta copy it as ASCII doc, and then like maybe there's a doc as CSS or something. Okay, we gotta over here then to styles, new. Gonna style sheet adoc as CSS. Add. Okie dokie. There we go. Adoc. Open, close, open. Forgot to close. Shit. Hold on. That seems accurate. Doop. 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 Doop, I guess. Ah, shit. Okay. Ooh. Then this again lower. Okay. Seems like we have indented everything properly now. Okay, now we've got to remove those globals. I'm not sure what those ends supposed to mean there, but okay. Gotta take it. Tail rows. And each tail row has a... for the tail row, this has an icon and some content. And gotta realign that. It goes in here. And warning. And note. Like that. H2 hover, H3 hover, H4 hover. Okay, hold on. It does have H1, H2, H3, and H4 already over there. So instead we can just move this guy in here. Then say and hover, remove all of that stuff over there, and I'm gonna say, we're gonna make it a linked colored. With that, it should be solved. Now over there, there's again a link, an anchor, where we say, okay, if hovered, then something happens. It's the same as this guy over there, so let's restructure a bit. Okay, so if we hover over the header, it then uses for the link color. This doesn't make sense because I don't want to. I only want to make a visual difference when hovering over something. If it actually is clickable. That's only the case if we are talking about the anchor, but this here is hovering over the header, so this doesn't make much sense. Also, I don't have the injections yet. That's something I have to think about how to do. Because like in my old, on my old website, like with the current one that is online, that again is not. If I go to Segmonster, welcome to the stream. If I now go to blog and then go to Fix the Networks Reflection System, then you can see, for example, I can hover over over a header, and then it creates this guy here, which is then an actual link, and I click on it, and it then just simply adds this here with the ID. So you can anchor to the different sections, which is pretty neat. And I want the same over there, over here. So yeah, gotta work on that. Also, here we like import global SCSS, but for now let's import /style/ad hoc SCSS. It's just import, right? Yes. Magical. The question is just How do you tell it that it is... Oh, wait. No. Not over there. Only over here, because here we know it's a doc file. Actually, best would be if we can add it over there. In the doc integration thingy. But I'm fine with over here for now. So let's import it. And yeah, this document here, div plus a doc. Duh, it's obviously a doc file. So we also have to mark it as such. Could it import? Because we need to go one step deeper. There you go. That is looking neat. It's gonna get rid of that. That's not something the doc should care about. The doc should really only care about styling this stuff over there. Okay, but yeah, so we got our boxes now again. You can now clearly see those information boxes, which is good. And we also have our integration down here, which is always good to have. So, now, starting. So, this here is section 1 till section 4. Then we have an unordered list with a paragraph inside. Then there is a code section. And then there are the headers. And then there are the admission blocks. The admonition blocks. So these are the admonition blocks here. Okay. So besides, we need a lot more space in overall. That's not nice. Besides that, the blue admonition box, would be better. In white it's pretty good, but not in dark. This is so bright. My eyes, they hurt. So, yeah, I gotta change that somehow. So, oh yeah, okay, so here we gotta check global. So here global makes sense, so like global HTML dark. Because this actively changes the behavior there. The content color of node should be dark blue. Why is it so light? I mean, if we're gonna remove it, probably not working. Content color. Whew. Oh yeah, duh. Gotta select it first. TD. Note. Content color. A dark admonition block. Oh, so this segment here it isn't even recognized or what? Huh. Not good. This is not good. I mean, it should show that it is not recognized, that it's ignored. Like, if it is used here, then should show another segment with the content color just grayed out. It just means like it's overridden by something else and not directly used, but there is none. So that means like this starting segment here doesn't get used as it should, which is, well, not good. Problem is the good old darkness. Good old dark mode. So if we have an HTML dark, then we gotta go into the adhoc, elimination block, and then there the note. There you go. Now it's working. See, that's what I meant. Like, then there should be two spaces and one is like grayed out, not, but okay, is lined straight through. So let's move that out of the way, like that. Not like that, but like that. And this here is a warning. Remove that line there, and there you go. Those are better boxes. So if you click this guy now, you have the old coloring back. Perfect. Also, this stuff here works also right away, which is great. So, as I already mentioned, we need a little bit more space in there. This is very crammed, which we do not like. So, we got this, oh, what is it, technically? So these are the headers. We're gonna take our headers and, well, yeah, give them some paddings. So we're gonna differentiate between padding top, where we're gonna do like a little bit more than the padding bottom, where we do a bit less. 1 rem. There you go. Already looks a lot better. Then I want to also separate the paragraphs a little bit. So we're gonna add something for the paragraphs. We're gonna make a general padding around the 0.5 rem. There you can see now. Previously this was one giant block, now it's slightly separated by the different paragraphs. And also they are slightly indented. So then we got here a table. There I'm gonna say I think it's better if it's closer. Yes, Spanner, closer together. So, unordered list, apply P1. Can we do it without, please? I don't think that a large pattern is good here. I mean, for code, yes, but not for that guy. We gotta do something about that. Only direct children? Not sure about that, because then you got here like a section, and then inside this section here. Oh, wait. What is this guy then here? This is one giant paragraph. Okay, so there's a class so there is a div with class paragraph, and inside these the divs is just simply a paragraph. Why? Yeah, okay. Well, that makes this a little bit easier to differentiate here. So let's do that then. Paragraph, I guess. Do these links also have a special class then? No. Links do not. Wow. Properties. Metadata. Oh, also you can see we got a slight indentation progression, it seems. Oh wait, do we? Do we though? Like there's functions. This functions includes like the whole section there, and because of that it also has a slight indentation there. So this indentation is a little bit different from this indentation. So they are not aligned. So it means like the further down we go into the paragraphs, the more indentation we got. Okay, like up here it is good that we don't have much spacing, but down here, like, holy shit! It probably would have been better if we have some separation there. For once. Also, it's probably better if we squish everything a little bit. In the previous style, we said like we had a max width and some padding. I think we're gonna do the same. So let's go with there. Right now, we said we have a margin of 10 rem. Let's go in here with we say we have a max width of 40 rem. Yeah, okay, 40 rem is a little bit. That's a little bit extreme, it seems. Bane, that's not much. Well, okay, it depends on the display, I guess. Like if I put that on my other monitor there, then this is a pretty good thing. Yeah, we're gonna go larger. Well, how about 100 rem? Echo 100 rem is a bit too much. Actually, probably best would be to simply a little bit of more text. Not more, but larger text. I think would be a good thing. But okay, I think this is a good way. So this right now doesn't have any metadata, for example, here about the author. So how do we do that? Well, attributes. Author is Panacotta00. And there are different things we can do, apparently. We can do description, but there's also like doc date. And I'm gonna, for example, add a date for our doc. Let me look at the gist again to check when I have to run for a bit. I love that you are streaming again. I'll be the lookout for you. Okay. Well, this was just, I would say, an exception to that. I'm not sure if I'm back properly, but I still would love to see you here again. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Okay, so last year. I don't know when I did that post here. Actually, revisions. Maybe it has a little bit more detail. Oh, it does. Okay. This is the 25th of July. 7, 2021. Okay, so what also is of interest is how do we like take this and display it over there? I mean, yeah. How do you take this and then post and published? Okay, so first of all, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it a little bit differently. So there's like, we got like title. Okay. So I want like page title. I want title. I want author. I want release, update, edit date, tags, stuff like that. And then we're gonna put that into ifs. How do you do astro ifs? Conditional rendering. Components. I need to care about conditional rendering. Conditional displays X logical operators and ternary operators. Okay, so what that means is we're gonna do this, and then we say author. So if an author is given, then do this. This here is short title, page title, also layout. So there is this layout, and then there is like title, question mark though, and then we're gonna say, we're gonna do the if title, then we say panna cotta. Okay, so say panna cotta 00 if title plus title, otherwise nothing. Or do we? No, we don't. We just directly take the title. Don't need it. So we got a page title there. Okay, I guess we need to use an underscore or something. Page title, title. Okay, then we got like update and then update. Then there is edit date, the last edit, edit date, and there is tags, I don't do the tags now because I don't know how to do them and how they are represented in this data. Okay, so we don't have this here now, but we got like title equals doc title. And there is like author, which equals to post attributes dot author. And then there's like this title, then there's like page title underscore title, sorry, which is post attributes doc title, I guess. I'm gonna do it that way. Then there is like update. Wait, hold on. Post. I did a dash there. Dash doesn't work. Edit date. Gotta use underscore. Update equals post attributes. And the question is, what do we have? Yeah, there's indeed. It's actually called pubdate. Amazing. Okay. Without underscore though. Yeah. Oh shit. The. Hate them already. I mean, how am I supposed to do that? Like, update, edit date. I don't think that these are allowed over there. Don't lie, but they seem very sus. As page title. Gotta try different variations of them. Okay, where were we? Also, by the way, this year needs to be interpolated. Okay, so pub date, and then there needs to be an edit date or something. Stock title, doc time, okay. Doc date. So it says 7/1st, and the doc date is 12/15. So I guess stock date is like the thing I want. So edit date equals post attributes doc date. Bam. There you fucking go. So now let's see how it's going. The post, okay. The post is unhappy with the underscore. Expect semicolon found. Oh, okay. Found a dash. We're expected an underscore. Oh wait, no, it found a dash, but expected. Okay, so it indeed doesn't like this here. Does this here work? Well, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Gotta go that way for now. Also guys, we're gonna end the stream now, so yeah, we gotta end the stream now. There is no other way. It's late. And I need to go to the toilet. So, yeah, I will work on that here, try things out. So we will see. So yeah, then I can just say thank you so much for watching, and yeah, so actually let's raid Brain DG or something. I mean, oh, okay, he's not online anymore. Shit. Well then, we're gonna do a black fade. So guys, then that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, we did a bit of stuff. We did Astro. We talked a lot because first stream since a long time. Not sure when the next will be. I won't do a schedule, so keep your eyes out. But it will be generally in this range of time. So for now, thank you so much for watching. I was Pro, and I say bye bye. Until next time. And as always, keep coding!